Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, the 16th of October. I just thought I'd share with you my thoughts around the employment market at the moment, because there's a common misconception out there that actually it's an employer's market. It's very much, the belief is it's very much switched from being an employee's market this time last year, and even at the beginning of this year before the national lockdown, to flipped on its head, and it's now an employer's market. And in some areas that is true. There are, without doubt, a lot more people looking for work who have been made redundant because of the pandemic. However, there are still jobs that are really, really hard to fill, which people will find quite amazing, I think. And this particular client had rung me last night. We had a long chat. She wanted to know what my thoughts were and whether I was experiencing the same as them. They'd advertised a couple of jobs directly. They wanted specific industry experience, and they're getting a lot of people apply, and I understand why they don't have that experience. They've got good transferable skills, but don't have that specific industry experience that my client was looking for. And she was also finding that because she'd advertised directly via Indeed, that she was arranging kind of telephone interviews initially with people, and I think she said out of 6 that she'd arranged, 3 or 4 didn't even show up for it, even though they'd kind of applied. So there are some perils to doing it yourself. I get the fact that recruitment agencies' fees can seem expensive, and I guess that's because people don't really understand the time involved. And she was saying to me last night, she's an HR manager of quite a big group, and she was saying to me last night that her time is just spent looking at hundreds and hundreds of CVs, and that's where we come in. A couple of other jobs that I've had trouble filling I've had a couple of payroll jobs on, and the people that have applied on the whole have had payroll as part of their role. So they've perhaps done payroll and finance or payroll and HR, but they're not standalone payroll people. And what you're finding in the market at the moment is people with those kind of skills that are settled in jobs because of the economic uncertainty are kind of staying where they are. And I think coming to an agency does certainly widen your scope, because we will know people that are looking for jobs. We have a facility to CV search. We pay to CV search on job boards, not just advertise jobs. I was doing some stats yesterday, and actually most of the people that I place come from me being proactive, so actually reacting to alerts that I set up or searching, rather than actually people responding to the ads. So we pay to advertise, and we get some response from that, obviously, but we also pay to CV search, and obviously then do a bit of headhunting on LinkedIn and referrals. So yes, whilst it's tough out there for a lot of job seekers at the moment, it's also tough for employers. And I know, having spoke to a couple of other recruiters locally, that they're finding exactly the same. It's still quite a tough market to fill certain jobs. So if you're not having a lot of luck with what you're trying to do directly, remember, it doesn't cost anything but your time. You don't pay me anything until you actually have someone start. But even if you get me to do loads of work and then you fill it yourself, you pay me nothing. I work on commission only, effectively. And there is a rebate period with my fee. So it's not all as expensive as you may think. But if you are struggling, please pick up the phone, give me a call. I'm happy to chat about what the market's like in the areas that you're recruiting in, salaries, that kind of thing. 07974 429 217. You can email me at Helen at Aspire Jobs. Or you can drop me a call on, or drop me a message on LinkedIn. Have a great weekend, and let's hope the sun keeps shining. Thank you.